Hey there, I'm just going to go and do a quick tour to show everything we have growing so far in our 2019 garden mid-May. Here we've got some herbs and onions that have been in for a few weeks. We've got some cabbage. And then we got a little bit of green onions, some more herbs, potatoes. We've got some kale mixed in there and carrots hiding in the middle of all the potatoes that Rhiannon helped plant. Then we've got some nasturtium and marigolds stuck in when we can. Here we stuck in some peas a little bit later, but it seems like they've caught up. We've got more potatoes all the way through. A bee on there, which we like to see. Here's some more kale that we started inside in mid-March, and it wasn't doing too well, but then we stuck it in the ground and it's taken off. Back there is going to be our cucumbers climbing all along this back wall. Here we've got some radishes stuck in between cauliflower and some onions and lettuce that we did from seed that are actually catching up to the lettuce that was transplanted out here. We stuck in some radishes there just about a week ago. Those are a week-old radishes. Here we've got some more potatoes. Some carrots stuck in there in the middle just about a week ago as well. We've got lots of lettuce, carrots, a random kale plant snuck in there, celery's back along that wall, which we haven't done before, so we're going to see how that does. Some more onions randomly mixed in with radishes. There are Brussels sprouts back there. Here we've got our spinach bed from seed, as you can see, on March 24th. So we are, 6 weeks? Almost 2 months out. And it's doing really well this year. Some random peas, kale, lettuce. That's still the sprouts. Back there we've got a few potatoes stuck in, and then some marigold seeds coming up, nasturtium seeds coming up. Here's my favorite spot right now is our radish area. We've got a big giant one in there. They're doing pretty well. These are cherry ones, so they're not supposed to get too big. There we've got broccoli, onions. There's our strawberry patch. Here's our peas that we cannot wait to get these going. They should be blooming here, I assume, within the week. We go out here. Here we've got just some flowers and herbs. This is the very first bed to the front, so I wanted this to have some color. So we should have quite a few flowers blooming here in a couple weeks. And then we've got our tomatoes, all kinds of random tomatoes. Lots of different types of tomatoes going this year, so those should do really well here climbing up along the trellis. We've got the kids' fairy garden. Rhiannon, you want to show yours?
What?
You want to show your garden? Go ahead.
Where is it?
It's everyone. Say hi. Where's your plants? Where's your fairy garden? Over here. You had some peas and onions growing in the bed, huh? And here's your fairy gardens. They got to pick out what they wanted. Arthur picked lettuce and strawberries. Rhiannon has all kinds of flowers. And Faith has some strawberries, catnip, and dill Faith picked, along with some flowers. This bed here is we've got some broccoli and some random things stuck in there, some basil, some flowers. This is going to be our beans that we dry, so like black beans, that kind of thing. I haven't planted those yet, but this trellis will be some different types of green beans, some asparagus beans that get really long, And then we've got some sunflowers in the back there. Here's our beans coming up. I can't wait for those. I'm really excited to see these. Here we've got some stevia. That's good for tea, sweetener for tea. Then we've got more tomatoes here. This side is going to be shaded, so I'm trying to decide what I'm going to stick in here. That wet spot in the middle, I put some beets, so those should be coming up pretty soon. Hopefully we have enough time to get those in. I might stick our horseradish plant right there as well, next to the trellis of beans. This bed will be corn. We've got 1/3 of it planted. I'm going to space it out. So corn's coming up. I stuck a few beans in there that will climb. Here is zucchini. There's going to be some beans climbing on that table, along with some bush beans in the front. Those are some red cabbage I stuck in the back. So the zucchini will kind of just, I haven't decided if I'm going to stake them up or let them crawl out. I might try both and see how they do. Here we've got more squash. Yellow squash will kind of just trail out. And then we've got spaghetti squash and butternut squash that'll climb on these trellises. And also some melons will go on these arches. And we might stick in a few pumpkins just to try it out. In the middle here we've got peppers. I just stuck those in, so hopefully they do all right here. And then more peppers over there. Some eggplant. Those are eggplant right in the middle. One of them got nibbled. I don't know what got to it, but that one covered is nibbled down. Hopefully it comes back. It's got one leaf. I've got some potatoes stuck in here. And over here I did a zinnia patch. So this should be all zinnias in this corner here. I'm excited about that. And there's our massive thyme that I just moved out of the chicken coop. And I think that was everything we've got. Oh, I did stick in some cabbage here. Some early and late cabbages are stuck there in the middle. So those will be right in the middle of the peppers. They'll do all right there. So that is the garden at this point. I'm going to do this every couple of weeks to see how everything's doing and how it's changed throughout the year. We've got some herbs in pots stuck over there. And just, oh, I forgot the asparagus. We just started this year. I stuck in some asparagus in the middle. Right here, that'll be ready in a couple years. Maybe next year. We can sneak some, otherwise within 2 years we should be good. I think that's everything.